Hi folks, welcome to Grade 10 Applied Math, and this is Unit 1, Lesson 7. So this first slide is really just review of some of the stuff that we've done in the past few days. I'd like you to pause now and give these questions a try before you unpause to check your answers. Okay, so I'm hoping that you have actually tried these ones on your own. I'm going to quickly put up answers for you to check. This is not the new stuff for today. This is just review from before. So here we want to solve our equation. So we're going to do opposite operations. Add and subtract first. So I get 2x equals 42. And then, I don't have a lot of space here. Dividing by 2 on both sides. I get x equals 21 for A. Then for B, I want to undo that -1 first by adding 1 on both sides. So I get 21 equals 7x, and then divide by 7 on both sides. And 3 equals x. And the last one, we want to undo the plus and minus first. So that's not the opposite of plus. Opposite of plus is -10 on both sides. So here, -4 minus 10 more is -14 equals x divided by 2. And then I want to undo that division by doing a multiply on both sides. Multiplying by 2, I get -28 equals x. Okay, so that's a review from a few days ago, looking at solving two-step equations. The other review we have is this distributive property, which was lesson 6. And here we've got the 3 is multiplying into just the first bracket. So we get 6x minus 15. The -2 multiplies into the second bracket. So I get -2x plus 2. Careful with your minus and negatives there. Okay, our like terms, I see 6x and a minus 2x. And then I see -15 and plus 2. So putting those like terms together, I get 4x, and -15 plus 2 is -13. Same idea on the next one. I'm going to take the -5, multiply it into the first bracket, and that stops when I hit the end of that bracket. It looks like I don't have anything in front of the second bracket, but remember that there's always an invisible 1. So I'm multiplying this -1 into that bracket. So here we've got -5x squared. -5 times -4 is plus 20x. And here this -1 is going to multiply in and give me -3x. -1 times -2 is positive 2. And then when I look for my like terms, I've got a -5x squared. I don't have any other x squareds in there. I have 20x and -3x. Those are like terms. And then I have a plus 2 that doesn't have anything else to go with it. So really just those two in green that are like terms that are going to add together. 20x minus 3x is 17x and plus 2 at the end. So hopefully that makes sense for you. And double check those answers for that warm-up. Now today, we don't have very much new. What we're really doing is combining together our solving equations with the use of the distributive property. So what we're going to do first is to rainbow in those brackets, to multiply in first before doing our solving equations. So we're going to combine the two things we just reviewed, combine those together. So here I've got -2x, -2 times 1 is -2, equals 4. So I did my distributing, and now I'm going to solve this equation. Our line goes down the middle, and we're going to take a look at what our opposite operations are. So I want to get rid of the -2 first. I'm going to do plus 2 on both sides. So I get -2x equals 6. And then I'm going to divide by -2. And again, fraction sign or division sign, either one of those is fine. So I get x equals -3. Okay, just a couple more examples here. I'm going to multiply in first. So my 3 times x is 3x. 3 times -2 is -6. And I still have equals -4. I'm going to go through and do my same steps. So line down the middle, and now I'm just solving a two-step equation. I have to undo plus and minus first, so I've got a -6, opposite operations on both sides. I get 3x equals -4 plus 6 is +2. And now I'm going to do my division. Divided by 3, divided by 3. This is one that doesn't work out to a very nice decimal, so I'd probably just leave that as 2/3. If you wanted to divide it and make it 0.67, that's okay too. Now, the last example, same idea, multiplying into the brackets. So I get -4x minus 2 equals 18. Put your line down the middle, and you're just following your same steps to solve equations. So I've got a +2 on both sides to undo that subtraction. -4x equals 18 plus 2 is 20. And then I'm going to, undo the -4 times x by dividing. Opposite of multiply is divide. And I get x equals -5. Okay, so really we're just combining together the newer skill of this distributive property with our older skill of solving equations. And that's it for lesson 7.